Each year, parents are asked to complete an online enrollment verification process for each one of their children utilizing the PowerSchool Parent Portal. To get started, navigate to the school district's website at glenbrook225.org. Once on the page, select the Parents option from the navigation bar, followed by PowerSchool Parent and Student Portal. Here you will have an opportunity to log in with your Parent Portal user account. If you haven't created a Parent Portal account in the past and need assistance, please reach out to our help desk at 847-486-4555, or you can email the help desk at helpdesk@glenbrook225.org. To get started, I'm going to enter in my username, which for some parents might be their email address, or it might be another username that they set up, as well as a password. I'll select Sign In, and upon login, you will notice that the PowerSchool Parent Portal will appear for one of your children if you have multiple children, or the only child if you have a single child. You can navigate between each child on your Parent Portal account by navigating to under the PowerSchool SIS logo and selecting the tab for your respective child. In this case, I'm going to be completing the online enrollment verification process for Susan. To get started, scroll down using the sidebar and select Verification for the school year. It may take a moment to access the custom page, and when you do so, for those parents returning this year, you'll notice that the screens look a little different. We've worked very diligently to make this process a little more straightforward and simple to complete. When you access the verification page, make sure to read all of the instructions that are provided and then scroll slowly down the page to make sure that all of the information is correct. If you identify some information that might need to be updated, make sure to utilize the update request forms that are linked. Here you'll be presented with a small, lightweight form that allows you to enter your student ID number, their name, and then describe any change that might be needed. These changes will be manually reviewed by our staff during the business hours, and then we will process those changes to your student or parent profile. As you scroll through, you will notice that some fields can be modified. For instance, we ask to identify a student home phone number if one exists, or the student's cell phone number so that we can send emergency notifications if necessary. These fields can be edited, so you can simply populate one number in both fields or different numbers. We'll keep scrolling down. One of the most critical elements of the verification process is to verify your residency. This asserts that during the upcoming school year, you will be residing at the address that was listed above. If that is correct, you can simply type in your full name in the field, select the drop-down menu that says this information is correct, and also agree to the statement that's been listed. If, again, there are errors in this area, you can still type in your name. You would then simply say, my address has changed, and continue to follow the rest of the prompt. Here you'll notice all of the parent contact information that is currently on file. Parent contact information includes parents and guardians, and it also includes emergency contacts. You'll notice that we've also indicated the different access or the different fields that have been configured for each contact. Should any contact information need to be changed, again, we have a link for a very simple form. You have the ability to enter the student ID number, the name, identify what needs to be changed, and then describe that request. It is perfectly fine to use one form to describe a variety of changes, and again, those will be processed by one of our staff members, and should we have questions, we will reach out to the parent. As you go through, you'll be presented with a variety of prompts. You will notice that many of these questions have asterisks, and that means that these questions do need to have a response. So please make sure to follow and respond to each prompt that's presented, and then continue through the process. As you go through the online process, you might notice that there are supplemental resources that are linked. We encourage all of our families to access these resources prior to completing their response. And you also have the ability to access these resources on our website throughout the school year. Once you have completed the process answering all of the prompts, scroll to the bottom of the page and you will notice that the final option is a reminder to enter your electronic signature to confirm that everything you have submitted is accurate to the best of your knowledge. Simply fill in your first and last name, select the drop-down menu that says I agree, and click the Submit button. If for any reason any field is not completed, you will be prompted to complete that field. And once the form is submitted, it will be indicated as such at the top of the screen. You'll notice that it confirmed that the information has been submitted and all of the fields that you have entered have been locked. Should you need to update information regarding your online enrollment, you will need to contact the school registrar in order to make adjustments. In addition, this year, we're very pleased to announce a dashboard to confirm where each one of your child's status is in terms of the enrollment verification process. This dashboard can be accessed underneath the verification link on the left side navigation by selecting Verification Progress. Here, if you have multiple children, you will see all of them listed. It'll indicate their student ID number, their name, and then you will see green check marks for any areas that have been completed. If there is additional information that's necessary, there will be notes to that effect. And then if there are outstanding items, you will see a small indicator, kind of a caution sign that lets you know that you have, in this case, outstanding fees. Thank you in advance for all of your assistance, and we look forward to welcoming your child back to school in the fall.